What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Lecter, and today finally I'm going to review this figure over here, which is the She-Hulk figure, which has been released for quite some time, but finally I got it into my hands and I'm just super excited to share with you guys. So in today's video, what we're going to do, of course, is to check out the figure, go through the accessories, go through the figure itself, and do a little bit of some comparisons, and of course share you my thoughts and my opinions at the end of the video. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the packaging, and again, this is one of my favorite thing about all this olden windowless packaging, because you get to see the figure, you get to see what you are getting before you actually buy it, which of course is something I really do prefer. You get to see if there's any blemishes, any defects on it, you can see it, and you know, if you don't like it, you can change it on the spot, you don't have to worry about it. And in terms of displaying it, it looks much better in the sense that, you know, you can just leave it in the box, leave it all mint in over here. But of course, for this video, I have to open it for you guys. Going on to the side here, we have the product, some product image on one end, and also we have the photo, some artwork over here, and also the other figures from this wave, the Infinity Ultron. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to know a little bit more about this BAF over here, which I already got. I did not buy the full set. I only have probably Moon Knight and also the She-Hulk figure. The rest wasn't really interesting for me. And yeah, here we have it. And also on the top here, we have the logo, which looks really cool. But I don't think there are many other figures that will be coming out from this She-Hulk. So yes, without further ado, let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so here is the She-Hulk figure, and I gotta say it looks really nice. And before we go any further, let's just talk about the accessories here. So there isn't much to it other than the BAF part. You need to get an extra pair of hands. We have the closed fisted hands, and we also have the open hands here. I'm not exactly sure what is it for. Maybe for the Hulk Thunder Clap or something like that, which she had done in the episode 1. But that is all we are getting. We don't have any other extra face sculpt or any other accessories that comes with this figure. Okay, so going back to this figure, I mean, it is an excellent figure. It's almost like a pure meal figure. And what I mean by that is that you can put it in a lot of poses, which we are going to see in a little bit. But as looking at this figure, it just looks really nice. I mean, look at that face sculpt over here. If you guys seen that trash of a series, I mean, let's be honest over here, that series was just really bad. Yes, when the Daredevil appeared, for me that was the best part of the series. But overall, I mean, from episodes 3 to maybe the second last, that was just a waste of time, to be honest. And yeah, let's just talk less about it. Let's talk more about the figure. So yeah, I mean, looking at the face over here, it looks really nice. I mean, that is how you do an MCU face. The face tag technology on this is really awesome. The details on this is really nice. I mean, look at the eyebrows, the eyes, the lips. They got it on point. I think probably better than the CGI that you can get from the series itself. And the suit looks really awesome. I think it's been a while since we have actually gotten a proper kind of She-Hulk suit. And what I only do miss about this is the fact that we couldn't get maybe an angry She-Hulk face or a laughing or something like that. Just a more animated face. But for the first time, I think this one here looks really nice. Of course, the hair would kind of hinder that. And of course, if you look at the arms over here, it looks very muscular. Very similar to the Mighty Thor over here, because it is double jointed, first of all. And also, it does have that muscular arm. So yes, it's really cool. You get the hands over here. Nice green color to it, I would say. Not exactly the same as the Endgame Hulk that we have on the back, and also it's all sculpted in. So if you look at the torso here, you can see that you do have some sculpting on the middle part of the torso here, and also on the sides here as well. The suit here looks really awesome. And going on to the knees, again, it's all pinless. So that's a really good thing about this figure. It's very modern in the sense. You know that they're not using any other older bark or anything. And of course, if you go on to the shoes here, it looks really nice. And yeah, you do get, you know, nice design. Very simple, but it does get the job done. It does give you that sporty kind of look. And yeah, this figure came out way before the series actually released, so yeah, they couldn't get super everything into accuracy, but I gotta say it looks all very nice. You do have your nice She-HulkWhat over here, and it's pretty sad because this figure is so nice, so good to pose around, but everybody's just posing in that twerking stance here. You know, could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. And I do like the hair here as well. It does have that green kind of tint to it. Looks really, really nice again as well. It's all sculpted in terms of the suit design. So overall, I gotta say this figure looks really, really nice. Okay, and next thing here we want to talk about is the articulation on this. So in terms of the head movement here, you can only like just swivel sideways easily like this. You can of course push it a little bit more, but of course you can see the head will be tilting towards a certain direction because of the hair. And you can look up, not much at all, and look down, not much at all also as well. And then if you go on to the arms here, you can turn it 360 degrees. You do have your nice bicep swivel. You do have your double jointed elbow, so that looks really, really awesome. So you can turn it all the way this much over here to get your nice muscular posing. And also you do have the hinge here. You can swivel this and you can hinge it upwards and downwards as well, and it works on the other hands as well. And if you go on to the upper torso, you can only swivel like this as much as you want, and you have a little bit of some crunch forward, very minimal, very minimal. I'm not expect much, but you can crunch backwards a little bit more, which is of course really, really awesome. You don't have any waist rotation or anything on it. Going on to the legs, you can spread out this much here, very, very cool. And you do have your upper thigh swivel, which is good. And you do have your double jointed pinless knees. All right, and also, oh my goodness, and also we do have the ankle pivots over here, and you can hinge it upwards and downwards as well. Bring out this figure does stand in at about the 7-inch mark, which of course is a really tall figure. And yes, finally we have the other She-Hulk figure that we have in the Marvel Legends line, and this one is from the Fantastic Four wave. And in terms of height, they're actually quite similar to each other. This one as well looks really, really awesome as a She-Hulk figure. The only problem is it doesn't have the double jointed elbow, so you can't really twist it or bend it, especially one, but it does look really cool. I mean, it looks very muscular. You do have that scars on her, and this is more like the savage kind of She-Hulk, and this is the, of course, the MCU She-Hulk. And here is it next to the Infinity Ultron figure, and it is a little bit taller than this figure, which is a little bit disappointing. But again, let me know in the comments if you guys want to know and also wanted me to do a video on the Infinity Ultron BAF. Here is it next to the Endgame Professor Hulk over here. Of course, this one is definitely going to be taller than She-Hulk. It is so in the comics as well. Not to say very towering, but I do like both of them together standing over here as an MCU figure. Okay, and I'm just going to put the Jane Thor Mighty Thor figure next to it just to compare, because these are two awesome, gorgeous, muscular women over here. So I have to put it here because I have to put my hand here because it will actually fall down. It's very hard to stand. And as we can look on both of these two figures, the muscles on their arms here looks really, really nice. That triceps, biceps, they look really nice. And again, the face tag technology on both of them are really, really cool. I think this one really looks like Natalie Portman, and this one, I forgot what's the name exactly, but yeah, I mean, they look like their MCU counterpart, which of course is a really good thing, and I really like it. And yes, finally, we have the Netflix Daredevil over here next to the She-Hulk figure with, of course, Cousin Bruce looking behind them. And yeah, in terms of scale, I think both of them do fare really, really well. And hopefully, maybe we can get a yellow Daredevil suit within the She-Hulk series, maybe. In terms of the wave, and yeah, they both look really, really awesome together, and I do like their dynamic. Say what you want, I really do like their dynamic together. They look really, really awesome. Right, so that is it with the She-Hulk figure, and what I can say about this is that it is an excellent figure. I mean, in terms of rating, I'm going to give this a nice 7 out of 10. It is definitely above average. It looks really, really nice with that all that new joints, with all that new face sculpt on this, but I did wish that they could have given us a little bit more accessories maybe, and maybe a different kind of head, which would make it more interesting because, you know, she's very expressive, she's very animated. But over here we have more of the I don't care, you know, the movie is alright, you want to watch it, you don't watch it, that kind of face. So that disinterested face. So I did wish that they could given us a more, you know, more animated look. But overall, this figure is really cool. I mean, definitely it's gonna be on my display here. You can do a lot of things with her. I mean, in a good way. I mean, you can pose a lot with her, put her in, you know, with the Endgame Hulk and all these other things. So yes, it's definitely a great figure. So yes, these are just my thoughts and my opinions. Do leave yours in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys again in the next one.